trade
I go
harass.
with the Ember.
Okay.
I think this is even
Ember
better.
mid?
Yep.
I like to shorten things for stupid reasons.
Who's gonna win the duel?
Under the tier 1 tower, Bryle. Ooh! Adriano comes out on top.
And the tips.
Flash of inspiration.
He wants to rotate towards top lane because Skidder is not a healthy man right now. Batrider's keeping the pressure on. But nope. Shields arrive. Next Assassin also arrives. It's his first up. Costabile trying to get through Skidder, but Skidder, so many one charges are available, and Costabile has to burn his own so he can doppelganger away to safety. But which one's the real one?
That was very strange, Toby.
Oh, Adriano just outplaying Bryle so much. He put a spirit down there, and well, Adriano's going to stay with him as much as he possibly can. Triggers the room, but now AUI will also arrive. You got a way out of this one?
Who is outplaying who? Mr. Dawson.
That's support outplaying mid. That's what's happening. That's what happens when you got teammates. Adriano wants to try and get involved in this fight before the Abaddon is able to hit 6. And there's your pullback. Skidder, real hard time running away. So Adriano able to find that kill. I think Batrider is hoping for his own attack onto the Nyx, but Nyx will get a full duration salve out. It's Rubik underneath the tier 1 tower. Theo will have to play around this in the beautiful juke. The trees shall be broken, but Bryle, he's still in range of the immolation, but now Adriano comes into Theo's doing everything he possibly can, make Bryle work for AUI's nearby too. Disarm him, give him the heals, give him a controller, and now Skidder. All right, you want to try and turn a fight and save AUI? Yeah, you do. Jump forward from Adriano, catching out AUI. Well, you can try and protect yourself, but there's more than enough physical damage.
To open the match.
I think Kazu's dead. Adriano is there in the trees. Batrider takes it towards the sky. Maybe not. Support is here. Courier?
Who is dead, Toby?
Adriano just lost his treads. That was coming in on the Courier just then. Beastmaster still has Roar available. Abaddon wants to keep the fight going. He's holding the skill point just in case he needs the borrowed time.
Radiant's courier has been
Courier's just dying everywhere. While up on top, more stuns coming in. Costabile has already used his doppelganger. Theo tries to create a little bit of extra space, but the searing chains now onto the tower. He can pick up Bryle and drag him back to the tower. In fact, actually holding the telekinesis. He didn't save Costabile. He had mana for it. Well, that's a nice double damage rune, if only he can reach it. Yep, jumping forward at Astral Step. I'm wondering if Adriano really thought that was the best move. He's got support from the Batrider coming in, but Bryle and Moon Meander staying with the Void Spirit. Now he can bottle up and decide to turn. Moon Meander coming in range of the tier 1 tower, not feeling the strength. Getting turned around by Carapaz. That stun doesn't last long. And Adriano punishing the crazy support. Looking for the target. They're able to find one. Don't think Moon Meander realized there was a sentry ward down there, but this is a Beastmaster team with no ping. Their vision in game 1 was perfect. Their vision in game 2, still pretty damn good. And they're jumping into Skidder. He's still got that point saved. Wondering if he needs his borrowed time. Holding it for the moment, because AUI is giving him the extra life. Now he'll skill up borrowed time. He's had it for a while now.
Top lane, we have a duel.
Bryle. Why does Crazy always want to keep fighting underneath the tier 2 tower? I suppose that's the reason why Bryle just believes. I think was visible for half a second, but Rubik didn't react in time. Can't shield himself up either. So that's going to be a tier 1 tower and the support of no ping to fall.
Yeah, I think he kind of was trying to steal the... I think he wanted to steal the wards. That's why he tried to go to the trees, but they had the Nyx there waiting for him.
Back towards the mid. He's
Round
going
2.
up Costabile. He's got nothing to charge over towards, so Costabile has to wait this out 1 second before he's able to doppelganger, able to do so, getting up the hill, charges away over towards the Alpha Wolves, and now, with the control, it's Bryle, who needs to get himself away from Adriano, as well as the Batrider. One more jump forward, there's your Spirit, Venomancer hits a good Nova. And now No Ping have a choice to make. Actually, I suppose he does dominate one of his friends, because he has the helm. TP's coming to the bottom. Rubik nearby, just putting down ward after ward. A little bit of trouble for Oracle, not a healthy man. A pick up and throw back. Venomancer still staying on top of this. Beastmaster's already fallen down, but Nyx Assassin, like, the units of Beastmaster are finally being killed off.
It's space. Yeah, it's farming. Let's go back to space.
Let's go back to watching a Rubik die in the mid lane. So they got a gem, they got detection. There's a sentry ward on the Batrider, but Adriano in real trouble. Crazy. Not just wanting one, they're wanting two. And Bryle's going to get both. Oh, Rubik's about to die once again. Dropping Observer, dropping Sentry. At least gets the pick up over on Moon Meander. That's oh, okay.
What?
Remnant up, Remnant back again. That's not the direction he really wanted to go. Well, luckily he's now able to steal shield and buy a little bit more time. But
Did
time
he
is
just
taken.
flew to the wrong? I think he flew to the wrong ramp.
Yeah, he did. Moves down to the bottom lane because the pressure's there. Who's up on top? You got Adriano attacking into the tier 1 tower.
And
So Batrider's being hunted.
Farming all the ancients as well. He's making the most out of the teammates dying.
Yeah, literally right next to him, but it's still okay.
You clear one ancient camp, it's like 250, 300 gold. The Batrider dying is giving the enemy 200 gold.
Oh, Beastmaster. He didn't want to walk back up this way. Actually roars, but maybe he does. Costabile there to work with him. So Moon Meander can get a nice big stun, but it will not save him.
With spells quickly. Mid lane. The Rubik again, this is like the... You don't really care if the Rubik dies. And
Costabile, he's got Mana Style available, at least to the Searing Chains. He can break free. Lasso over on the next assassin. Batrider is just trying to distract, save his core, but now he'll end up losing his life as well if they can connect on the stun. But the tier 2 tower has been taken by Adriano in the meantime. So yes, you do lose the PL.
Yep, but it's really bad though. PL is the win condition.
With that 3.4. Just saving for a nice old Radiance. But then you got the creep skipping. Adriano just took the wave.
So what? There is
and Beastmaster's taking the tier 2 tower on the bottom lane.
There's a catapult, so it doesn't really matter to Radiant.
And they get a catch. Batrider caught in the Searing Chains. Theo's trying to get as many of these Plague Wars down to defend as he possibly can, but they're nowhere near as powerful as the Venos. Beastmaster has arrived at the tier 3 tower on bottom. Adriano's grabbed the creep wave once again in mid.
And here comes the boss.
Oh, Moon Meander. He's going to get the stun on bottom lane. Adriano can't afford to die here. He'll one charge up quickly, then turns himself over towards Ember Spirit, trying to get the counter kill over on Bryle, but has to jump himself away as quick as he can with a step, but can't do it. Moon gets the kill. And a BKB at least gets purchased, but if you look back towards the mid, Costabile at least only has 3 heroes now to deal with.
They held the racks?
They are holding the racks. Because you still had to send Ember Spirit back, but, of course, this is Ember Spirit. He's back and then back again. The real lion.
There's no creeps, Toby.
Fortify it up. Adriano skipped 2 waves. That's why it's just been gone for so long. They lost that catapult.
Not sure if they needed to bring so many heroes back though. I thought like Ember alone would have been suffice to defend the tower.
By the time they arrive for the next fight, like Voicebird's already back up again. They're ready to go. Costabile still farming up too, and well, goodbye Batrider.
But that's a dieback.
Yeah, that's not part of the plan. They're gonna force more TPs back. Adriano and Talvo, they just like persisting against this tier 3 tower. While up on top, the catch has finally come. So, well, you said he didn't care. He's dead.
I think he's better off buying like some tanky items to stand in front. Put maybe team items. Like honestly, you buy a dagger, yeah sure you have to go on the Oracle, but then that's Carapace.
This is a big pick. 3 heroes coming in. Tavo, they just need that first control. Moon started, AUI followed up. Now the Ember Spirit's also going to arrive, and Tavo most definitely toast.
We've seen this story before. It's fine.
He's got a 4-star. You can delay him a little bit.
He is happy to die as long as it is not the PL. Running right now.
Yeah. But there's no one here to defend. They have to fort. Easy break on the shield.
Is this going to come back to bite them? Not going for the Roshan first.
Alright, time to mass shield up here for the Rubik. Melee ranks getting picked off. Adriano, BKB right in the back lines. He's focusing on the Oracle. He wants to remove that false promise effect, but there's just so many saves. Oh boy! Adriano, only 1700 HP. Lost so much of it. They've already lost their range ranks too. Melee gonna be soon to fall. Raw. Necro booked up in 2 seconds time, so Tavo might have something to give, but who's your target? Is it gonna be Bryle? Skitter's out of mana. And you're out of life on your melee racks. Bryle hangs around for it. Quick Spirit away. 5 heroes together. They're all retreating.
Oh, that was a nice try though. He tried to force stuff the Amber in so he could live.
Back here, but these Necrobooks have only got 10 seconds left. Raw, Nyx Assassin going to get quickly picked up. Buyback is available. He's going to use it instantly too. And NOPING, you may have got your first kill, but do you get much more after this?
Look at Adriano. He's trying to get the Oracle.
Oh boy, they're trying to get the die back over on Moon Meander, but he's able to get the Spike Carapace over. And Costabile, uncertain who he wants to try and fight. Venomez just pulled away by Adriano.
No, Oracle has no buyback though. I think Radiant has to be careful.
Another quick Spirit jump. Rubik trying to get that control time over on Bryle. Not going to get it. Tavo There's nothing really more to give. They're just trying to isolate out heroes, and they're able to do so. Venomancer, KheZu in trouble. A good flame break pushing him back, but KheZu gets a huge Nova off before he's going to die. But how much of his team has he lost?
The fight is so split. Like KheZu decided to take the fight at bottom, but Ember was chasing on top, and he wasn't part of the fight in the bottom side.
Ping wannabe anyway.
Brawl.
Nice grab over on Brawl. Still has his BKB available. Gets a Sleight of Fist double searing chains, and then a quick jump away. Adriano doesn't want anything to do with this one, but Costabile does. Theo's already fallen. Brawl, that Sleight of Fist damage does so much. And NOPING once again disengaged, but a good searing chains. Void Spirit needing a little bit of an extra save. So much damage from the Abaddon, and they actually get him. Brawl is able to reach a huge kill. Dead for a minute. Buyback is available, but this is now another reason why Crazy can go back into Roshan. Roar in time. Now, Spy Carapace already being triggered. Batrider jumps forward, trying to keep the vision up. Next Assassin, drag back. This will be the dive back over on Moon Meander. Oh, they roar with a false promise! Moon Meander, he's able to survive, so he just Spy Carapace stuns back over towards the Batrider, who will die on top of the hillside, while Ember Spirit keeps the aggression going over towards Tavo. And Tavo, Moon is tipping him as Tavo tries to TP out, but the Centaur actually stunned him too, so that TP won't complete. I think there would have been enough damage anyway. Coming to the north.
Kobe, the PL.
They are on top of him, but these TPs, they take a while. PL doesn't have Manta available. Doppelganger on cooldown for 2 more seconds, so Moon lands the first stun. Need a little bit more chain control. Still no Manta, can't break free. Abaddon, now Mr. Cheese Gem on the front lines. They're trying to use that repair kit to protect the tier 3 tower. Fortification's also available if they want to use it. They need some more time, and yep, there goes the fort. They drag the creep wave up from the mid, and that's already pushing in quite heavily towards the tier 4 towers.
I feel they're probably thinking about what to do in the next game.
I think they're looking to fight. NOPING, 4-man smoke up. Buyback comes in from the PL. Who's the primary target right now? They need somebody. Beastmaster trying to wrap around the backside.
They have to get Aoi.
That's a pretty hard thing. He's up in the trees. They're pinging the right spot. Rubik is getting the right spot. He knows where he is. Adriano is trying to push out the middle lane while all this is going on. And that repair kit is buying time.
For what?
But that's all.
Buying time for what, Kobe?
That's a very good question. Once again, you have so many of these, Winter.
PL has no item progression. He's stuck in the base. He's not even trying to farm outside.
They're coming again now.
To delay.
First down from the Rubik. Abaddon, pretty much out of mana. Has the cheese available, has the borrowed time available too. Another jump forward. This one's going to be from Brawl. He has the Aegis Immortal. That's why they put their 2 Immortals on the front lines. Oh, Adriano. Yeah, that didn't look like a fight you were going to have. They're just trying to burn him down. Not finding the best opening for NOPING, but not going to sacrifice themselves. The second lane of Rax does fall. But if he sends his courier out that way, the Observe Ward in the north. Oh wait, they're getting rid of it. They're saying the Necro book's out to do the D Ward.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
I suppose he can run, buy it, and then TP back, but he may not have that time. The pressure is already up.
Don't worry, it doesn't make much of a difference having a heart or not.
And especially with the double damage root on an Ember Spirit. Save that in the bottle for the right time. More perfect side of his Searing Chains. Theo loses half of his life from that combination. The Roar is out over on the Abaddon.
Wait, he has...
Hard to get that kill, and now actually just the illusions of the Abaddon find their first kill over on the Rubik.
He didn't even buy the heart and he TP'd back, and he had 3k gold.
That's very, yep.
And he had no buyback.
Yeah, it's still on cooldown for another 3 minutes. And the bottom lane of Rax is going to go down. Skitter is still your front liner. He's out of mana, but he's still got the ultimate available. And Adriano, once again, trying to get to the back lines, but he's looking for Oracle. Lotus Orb protected, Glimmer Cape protected. All the levels of protection are available. And they just can't get what they want. It doesn't matter if you try sometimes.
Well, at least you try, you know? Points for effort.
You get a ribbon. Well, the heart is now done. So yay, but you've got no Rax up against Megas, and tier 4 towers is the only thing that stands between you and that third game.
Try and get the Radiance on the Abaddon at the same time, so they will also scale.
Nice dodge of that stun from Theo. Costabile, oh, that maybe, no, there's a false promise saving KheZu, but Adriano into the back lines, does find Oracle. The Roar is out, trying to keep Abaddon under control for the moment, but the good Nova connecting on so many of NOPING. Tavo is ticking out, and it really feels like Adriano is, I don't know what he's trying to attempt to do here. He's completely out of mana, trapped down, no buyback available. And without that Void Spirit, it looks like it should be over. In fact, GG is finally called. They were holding on to a glimmer of hope, but maybe, as you said, they were just thinking about Game 3. How can we come back from this? Maybe there's something we can do.